Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. It's the Ticket Punchers here on 96.1 FM, 1450 AM, Big X Sports Radio. I'm your host, Roman Kelly, taking you up till 6 o'clock today with my two co-hosts here, J.R. Anderson and Curtis Phillips, as we're going to be punching some tickets tonight, talking some bets, and looking into the realm of sports for the rest of the week as well. Curtis, J.R., how are you guys doing? What's going on?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Same. Good. Happy it's Friday. Ready to get this weekend started. Punch some tickets.
Well, Friday's tomorrow. Today's Thursday.
For me, today's Friday because I'm leaving to go to the Ravens-Minnesota game. So I'm geeked.
So you're starting your weekend up early there. That's nice. I'm jealous. Nice to hear that, though. You're going to be, I'm sure, in tune with the Ravens game and some picks for that game. So we'll be ready to get some of those from you as well. Fellas, glad to hear you're both doing good here today. But we got to get right into it. It's pick ticket punching time Thursday, and one of the best nights of the week for us as we've got Thursday night football, NBA on, we've got college basketball on, we've got college football on. We've literally got it all tonight. And we're going to try to let the listeners in on what we're taking, what we're looking at tonight, and what we are kind of feeling in the night of official punches. Fellas, let's go over last night, though. Curtis, we'll start with you. How did the official punches look for you last night after the NBA picks that we had last night?
Yeah, they went all right. We was looking for the sweep there, but we finished 2-1. We got Indiana's team total over, which cashed pretty easy.
Hit that one, yeah.
And Keyshawn George, he finished right under his assist mark, under his 3.5 assists. And then we missed on Victor Wembanyama's PR line at 40.5. He didn't really come close. So, but yeah, we go 2-1 on official punches yesterday.
Not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. I go 2-1 as well yesterday on official punches. JR, how about you?
I didn't get the chance to record my record. I can have it by the end of the show.
So shout out to Curtis with the team total yesterday for Indiana, hitting that one. I told you on that one, Curtis, we were able to make a little bit of money there on that one yesterday. I had the Jake LaRavia, obviously the 11.5 points last night, which unfortunately he only gets to the 8-point mark. Defended well, played a pretty solid game, just didn't get many shot attempts up in that first half. Unfortunately, had a couple 3-pointers that he just missed. Able to get all 8 of those points in the second half, or he got one bucket right before the half ended, and he had 6 points in the second half. We're kind of looking to have 2, 6, 7, 8-point quarters in that game, but or halves, and unfortunately we just didn't get it. But the Lakers get the job done, getting a win over the Spurs, who have been playing well, but have had 2 games in a row now where Wemby's not looked like himself from the start of this season. Lakers now 2-4 against, or Wemby 2-4 against the Lakers in his career. We've had pretty good success. JJ's game planned him pretty well. So that was the one play that we don't hit last night. We had the Pascal Siakam 6+ rebounds going up against the Nets. We hit that one. We don't hit the Knicks, or we hit the Knicks money line, but that was all we had as we were waiting for the college football to get wrapped up. So 2-1 night right there. And fellas, I'm excited about tonight because we've got I feel like just a couple of different things we can look at. There's some player props in this Thursday night football game that I feel like we'll be able to find some good juice on. Obviously, only one matchup in the NBA tonight, but 2 teams that have a couple players worth looking into. A game that may be a pretty closely contested game between the 2 teams, as we've got the Clippers and Suns going at it tonight at 9 p.m. on NBA TV. Obviously, like we mentioned at the start of the show, some Thursday night college football. Georgia Southern going up against App State. Georgia Southern 3-5, App State 4-4, and then UTSA at 4-4 going up against South Florida tonight at 6-2, 7:30 for both of those games on ESPN. What are we looking into tonight, JR? If there's anything you've got, I'm sure you've got some Thursday night football. Let's go official punches first. Individual props, whether that's team props, totals for a game, or maybe even player props. We'll start with Thursday night football. JR, is there anything in specific that you've been looking at in today that you've had your eyes on? I know there's a couple things I like. We gave out the Evan Ingram receiving yards on that one pretty heavily tonight. But what are you liking, Jay?
My number one is going to be receiver. So I'm looking at Evan Ingram over 29.5 receiving yards, minus 112. He's covered this pretty easily. That's my first one. Second one will be Brock Bowers, over 60 yards receiving. I was going to water him down to 50, but there was no juice there. So my 60 is minus 170. I like that line. His official line is 68.5. I kind of think he covers that. I hadn't had a chance to check to see about Surtain. Is he out for the season, or is he out just a few games?
I'm not.
He's been out
for the season. I think for a few games.
Okay. Yeah, because I know they traded Jacoby Myers, right? And so Brock, technically receiver one, Genty, and they don't have a lot, but we know Brock is going to get his. So I mean, I don't necessarily hate the 68.5, but I watered him down to 60. And then I got Cortland Sutton. His line is at 56.5 for minus 112. I like that as well. So those are my three, two receivers, one tight end so far right now for official.
Love those. I'm with you on the Ingram. I gave out 25 plus as a big bet from the Run-In with Roman show at 2:00. The one bet in the game in that game that I knew I kind of liked going into it tonight earlier in the day. Curtis, what do you like tonight in the NFL with this Thursday night football matchup between the Raiders and the Broncos? 8:12 p.m. I believe the kickoff.
Yeah, I'm banking on Broncos defense to shine tonight. So we're going Raiders team total under 16.5. In the both of division games that Raiders played, they're getting out. They got outscored 51-9. And this is just not a good team offensively. They seem to not be able to get the run game going. Geno Smith, he looks off. He has as many interceptions as he does touchdowns. And on the road, Raiders are only averaging 12 points on the season. We have a total of 42.5, so I could see this game just being ugly and low scoring, division game, short week. So we're going under, that 16.5 on the Raiders team total.
Like that. Already got that one punched in there. I see. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Fellas, we think that the Broncos cover in this game, 8.5-point favorites here. I think they obviously should, but with it being prime time, there is a couple of, defensive players for this Raiders team that can make plays. I still just don't think that they've really got it in them at this point in the season already. They haven't really been playing too hard. And you can't trust Geno Smith. He's got the tools to make any play happen on the field, which is one of those weird kind of quarterbacks that you would think wouldn't be as prone to issues, but he will throw them things like anybody else. So I think that Broncos defense is going to force him into tough spots tonight. I can't imagine they're going to allow that run game to do a whole lot for the Raiders because that offensive line is just terrible. And I can't imagine Geno Smith going too crazy tonight. So I love that. I'm with you there. I'll rock with you on the under 16.5 team total for the Raiders. I'll be playing that one tonight as well. Anything else that we like? I mean, are we gonna lay anything down on Denver themselves?
I lean towards it, early in the week. I haven't followed the money, but I'd assume that everybody's probably on Denver.
Minus 20.
Yeah, but I mean, short week, division game, those are always, tough to read. I mean, with laying over a touchdown, you always sort of lean towards underdog, but I lean Broncos, but that's not something I'm gonna touch.
Genty's line at 55.5 is kind of interesting. I mean, he's going to get the carries. He's going to get the attempts. I don't think he cuts up for too many big runs. That's the thing. He's not going to – I don't expect him to cut for anything big, but Genty's also skilled enough to where he can go out there and get – if you give him 15 carries, he's going to get near 40 to 50 yards, I feel like. So that is an interesting spot on that line just because I think he'll get the carries, but can't – betting against the Broncos defensive line is a bit scary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anything in the NBA game tonight, JR, that you're looking at? It's obviously one matchup. I feel like the one game nights in the NBA are tough because there's so much money coming in on these games, making the lines not maybe look as accurate as you would think they should be. I don't see anything in particular that I dislike in this game. I I do like the over 224.5. I bet there's a couple of injuries that are maybe going to get announced before the game time later tonight.
Kawhi
Obviously,
and Harden are both out.
No Kawhi, no Harden. I think that the Suns probably run it up, if I'm being honest. But the Clippers have a lot of good defenders still. So that's why this line isn't one of those crazy over-unders. I do like that. I just initially sit there
upon the injuries. Without Kawhi in the lineup, Zubac has exceeded 20 points damn near every time. He was already averaging just around, 13 to 15 is what his typical line is. But without Harden and Kawhi, I think he's going to be leaned on to be the heavy scoring favorite. So I'm taking him for 20 points. It's plus 124. Head-to-head, he's covered this 4 out of the last 5 games versus Phoenix in general. So I really love that line. I think, I think his name is Eduardo and the other
Mark Williams.
Mark. Mark's lines are pretty nice too. The other night I was leaning towards his rebounds. His rebounds are almost free for the most part. So I mean, there's some lines for him that we can look into as well. But Zubac 20 points plus 124. If you want to water it down to a 17, they're still good. Minus low 100 odds there too. Second line for me in that game is going to be Derek Jones over 13.5 points, minus 110. Without Kawhi, he's average about right around 15, 16 points in every single game. So those are my 2 NBA lines so far.
I always try to go to look at the points when you've got the 2 major injuries between prolific scorers like we've got.
Yep.
I know that Bogdanovich has been getting back from injury, getting back right. He obviously played in their last game. Played 30 minutes, having not played since before Halloween. But started his season off on the 26th of October. He's only played 3 games this season. He did hit 2 threes last night, got 6 attempts up, or not last night, 2 nights ago, I'm sorry, against that Thunder, a team that obviously defends guards very well, doesn't really allow a whole lot of open threes and clean looks out on the perimeter for guards. And I do think that without Harden tonight, you've got to look into Bogdan. I mean, you're going to have Bradley Beal and Chris Paul on the ball a lot. Bogdan's going to be your one running off stuff for sets. I think he's going to get a lot of looks tonight, probably 6, 7, 8 3-point attempts. And at minus 138, I haven't bet a 3-point prop all season long, but I am going to go official punch here for me. Bogdanovich, 2+ 3-pointers tonight, sitting at minus 138. 15 points sitting at minus 102. I think he's going to get right up near that. I'm going to stay away from it just because they'll probably share the ball a lot. Everybody for this Clippers team will have a green light tonight, especially playing with Chris Paul out there. He's going to be trying to create open shots for people and get guys open. So it's tough to take the 15, but I do like him to get knocked down 2 clean looks from 3 with the minutes he'll play in this game and how there's nobody else out there to take the shots, if not him and the guys that they already have healthy. So that's where I'm at for my official punch tonight. We'll combine that with the Evan Ingram. We'll take the actual line for his yards at 29.5. That's sharing that official punch with JR as well. So two ticket punchers here with the same punch tonight. That means go get on it. Curtis, what are you looking at?
Yeah, so I didn't find anything that I pulled the trigger on, so I'll be more so looking to live bet this game. I think Jalen Green's first game back today, or he's probable. I
believe so. Yes.
Yeah, for the season. So yeah, curious to see how that goes with the Suns. So, but yeah, with Harden and Kawhi out, I'm kind of just filling it out. Probably watch first half and live bet something by halftime if this is a close game, which it should be. So
we've got a text in on the Game Day Men's Health text line, and we've also got somebody coming in here on the YouTube chat. Looks like that's Quentin McCauley here. Quentin says, you don't think Brock Bowers will have a good game against Denver tonight? 7 catches for 60+ yards, ? JR?
I definitely think the yards are going to be there. That's why I was curious about the Surtain situation, just because, Denver's defense is formidable. I'm not worried about Bowers. I'm worried about Geno getting Bowers the damn ball, overall. I think the yardage will be there. It could be in a couple plays, 7, is his normal line.
That's what he's going to get 7 targets. I know that. So
yeah, the target to be there. It's just, Denver's defense, man. Every time we've taken a receiver on the show against them, they've been taken out.
Shut it down. They've shut it down. We've lost like twice now to the Broncos.
Without having Myers, now they can really focus in on Genty and the other key pieces. So it's just a new thing. So I would take the yardage, the receptions. I would be a little bit weary. But, he's proven to cover. So it looks good.
That is his favorite target. That's Gino's favorite target out there. So that's why we mentioned the targets. Obviously, you don't bet targets. We think that if you're getting a number of targets like Bowers is going to get, you should get 7 receptions. You should get 60 yards because a lot of those targets are going to be in the intermediate passing game. It's not, they don't just dink and dunk and, 5-yard curl route over and over and over to Bowers. Bowers runs the slants. He runs the digs. He runs the post as well. So I think that you're obviously going to have the long ball opportunities with him. It's just he's going to have good defenders on him. And he's probably the better defenders out there for the Broncos on him as well.
Is my only word. He looks good in the game, and then he looks like
it's weird, fellas. He'll throw a bullet pass that's the most accurate thing you've ever seen to a sprinting receiver, like just a 25 yards. He's putting it in front of him. It's on the money. The fastest pass you've seen to a player that doesn't have to slow down or do anything. In the very next play, he'll overthrow a curl. He'll overthrow a curl route. It'll tap the receiver's hands because they're trying to make a play on it, and boom, pick six. It's ridiculous.
Receiver.
Yeah. Texas says, ticket puncher question. Dave, the Teacherville. I've done that twice now. Dave, the teacher from Jeffersonville. Teacherville. I'm going to make that a thing here now. Ticket puncher question. Hadley rebounds are open for U of L. If Pryor plays, is 8 rebounds still a good bet? Little double-double parlay for Hadley. I mentioned it yesterday on the show. Lazard guy mentioned it yesterday, I believe, as well. I'm on the Lazard guy. I'm on the Javon Hadley 10+ points, 8+ rebounds all season long. I'm on it all season long. He's going to have games where he gets 6. He's going to have games where he gets 7, unfortunately. But he's going to play too many minutes right now while in this beginning of the season while we're getting guys worked in still and things incorporated. And he's too valuable of a defender to bring off the floor for us more times than not, to where he's always going to be having the ball is going to fall to him 6 times in a game, right? He works for 2 or 3 other rebounds in a game, if not more than that. I like it. I like it tonight going up against the Jackson State team.
Dave's line was 8 or –
yeah, he's wondering if he like 8 with the addition of Kaysen Pryor potentially coming back tonight. What I'll say about that is I don't know what Kaysen's doing tonight. If he actually is playing with the Frank Anselm eBay tweet with the Batman symbol and the 7 in the sky, which is Kaysen Pryor's number, that does kind of signify that Kaysen should be in tonight. With it being his debut, though, there's no way he plays more than like 15 minutes. Right. And with that, it should be like, I'd say he probably plays 12 minutes, if you made me guess, with like 4 3-minute spurts. It's not going to be anything more than that, I would imagine. And so I don't think Pryor's going to be banging down low in his first game back off of ACL surgery either.
They said he's still a game time decision, so he might not go. But I included Pryor and Hadley into lineup together. The previous 5 games,
Javon Hadley's out tonight.
Oh, well, yeah.
Javon Hadley out tonight. I've just now got breaking news here as of 5:32 p.m.
Yep, 5 minutes. Concussion. Wow.
Well,
wow. Concussion protocol. It's concussion protocol, though, fellas. So that's a good sign for the UK matchup next Tuesday, because obviously this is our last game before the UK, the biggest non-ACC game on our schedule every year in terms of a fan's perspective. Next week on Tuesday, but hopefully he's cleared by then. I know that you've got to maybe wait a number of days when you're looking at concussion protocol. We also got somebody tweeting at us here, Steve Harrington. Javon is out tonight for concussion to the ticket punchers. Shout out to Steve watching the show and tweeting at us there, letting us know as we were talking about it. So, Dave, to answer your question, I would stay away from the Javon Hadley player props. I'm just kidding. I'm sure he's probably been taken off at any moment now. But going forward, though, when he gets back right, and there will be teams and games where we'll let you know to stay away from the Hadley props, because it'll be really athletic teams that got 6'8", 6'9", 6'10" out at multiple positions, right? Not a lot of teams we're seeing like that early in this season, just a handful. So until then, we're going to stay on the Hadley rebounds for sure. Fellas, college basketball on tonight. Are you guys looking at anything? They've seeming like they're not really wanting to go too many primetime big game matchups on Thursdays this college basketball season just because of Thursday night football. But there is some college basketball on tonight if there's anything you guys wanted to look into, or if there's anything the listeners wanted us to address and ask us about, we can get into it. Just because we don't always bring it up and discuss it doesn't mean we don't know about it. Right, Boston College and the Citadel playing tonight. I mean, I don't know anything about the Citadel, but there's always some teams that we may have some knowledge on. A lot of different teams playing tonight. I mean, there's there's a handful of players that I know playing for some teams tonight that you can't bet the player props when they're letting them play in these kinds of matchups for some of these teams, which is all good. We got to get into a flow. We'll get into a nice groove for this college basketball season going forward.
The only thing I like is a Uwe Pui money line. 78% of the money and 70% of the spreads are going towards Uwe Pui.
Who's that?
Uwe Pui. IUPUI.
IUPUI.
Yeah. You never heard Uwe Pui?
I have.
I haven't heard of that one yet.
Back term. My cousin played for them, and that's what we used to second line that I like.
I don't like any of these. I mean, Auburn, 23.5 point favorites.
I like Boston College to cover the spread. I was doing some research this morning. I think that they can handle the 15.5, 16.5. But, like I said, I typically stay away from it the first week because, I mean, every game on here looks like National Blowout Association, minus 32.5, minus 27. Like, the spreads are crazy. So, I mean, none of these games are interesting outside of watching.
I need to look into West Virginia. I don't know who replaced DeVries over there at West Virginia, what coach did. They're 15.5 point favorites tonight. That's not a very big line going up against Campbell. But I haven't looked into West Virginia at all.
They didn't look very good their first game, but I mean, it's his first game, But
I believe didn't Lazard guy tweet at the Ticket Punchers? I feel like we got a Lazard guy. Yeah, 26 minutes ago, Lazard guy. So this is a college football playoff card for this weekend. He's got South Florida College, Boston College, West Virginia, Temple, Iowa, UConn, Louisville, and Clemson. These are all spreads on these different games. He also has a parlay for tonight. Let's go into this parlay first. Thursday Night Football parlay. Lazard guy, do we like the why not first TD parlay? It's Pat Bryant, 30-plus yards. Pat Bryant, 3+ receptions. J.K. Dobbins, anytime TD, I'm sorry. R.J. Harvey, 20+ rushing yards. Ashton Genty, over 2.5 receptions. I like the I'm not mad at this parlay at all. Plus 16.23.
He tweeted that?
Yeah, he tweeted it to the Ticket Punchers, tagged us both here. I tagged all three of us, I believe, Ticket Punchers and Philly as well, alongside myself. He's got a Thursday Night Hoops parlay where he's taken Bethune-Cookman plus 17.5, A&M Corpus Christi plus 22.5, and Wright State plus 15.5. You know what, Lazard guy? I'm just going to – you've got 3 even lines here. We trust you here on the Ticket Punchers. I'm going to send a whatever that is where you add it and is it Playbook or Playbook. Is that what it is? You add Playbook and they'll send you the parlay. I'm going to take that. I'll take that 3-leg with you, Lazard guy. Bethune-Cookman plus 17.5, A&M Corpus Christi plus 22.5, and the Wright State plus 15.5. I mean, Wright State's going up against Cal. A&M going up against SMU, and then Bethune going up against Miami. Yeah, right. I'll rock with you on these. I do think the SMU one's the one that I think I wouldn't be surprised if SMU blew them up out of the water a little bit. I don't know anything about A&M Corpus Christi, but I know SMU's got some guys on that team. They've got a couple athletes and a couple shooters as well. Cal, Wright State. I know Wright State's one of those teams that's not a pushover type of a team as of last year. Cal, can't imagine they're going to be as good as they were last year, losing out on Page's kid. So I like this, Lazard guy. Anything you guys want to add here before we get out of here on the Ticket Puncher Show? We are going to continue this on X, on YouTube for a few minutes, but we want to get the official punches all out. I believe we did the Thursday Night Football and the NBA official punches. So unless there's just any jabs or comments on tonight, go ahead.
I was going to say, I love his parlay. The only thing that I kind of would steer away from is the Dobbins TD. I mean, I get it's the Raiders, but Dobbins hasn't scored in 4 weeks. I mean, he's due, JR. But due and cashing tickets, punching tickets to the.
You're right. That's very true.
I mean, as an alt, I would take his yardage instead of the TD, but the rest of the parlay is phenomenal. So
I've had bad luck with those kind of parlays this season where it's like you've got some pretty simple stuff, some basic stuff, some stuff below the set line, and I add a touchdown on it and it ruins it, right? As the one leg Larry. I've taken Touchdowns are straight bets for me now.
Yeah, because like similar teams with not okay defenses. I mean, they played Houston, he didn't score. They played Dallas, he didn't score. But the two teams that I would expect him to score on would be the Giants and the Jets. No score. The last team he scored on was Philly, which is odd. But yeah, I mean, but we're in a drought right now, so it's a 40% chance of him scoring is what they're saying.
Anything you want to add, Curtis, before we get out of here?
Yeah, I got 2 official punches in
Go
college
ahead.
basketball. I like Iowa State's team total over 88.5. And then also Washington, the late game at 10 o'clock, team total over 91.5. Those will be 2.
Go get those team totals. We'll get those tweeted out as well at @ticket_punchers so you guys can go grab them. This is going to wrap us up here on the radio. Go ahead, JR.
Plus money play for us for the NFL tonight. Evan Ingram, 3.5 receptions. He's covered this at home 6 of the last 7 games. He missed the first one. He's been 6 straight, plus 102 right now. So that's my plus money.
Love it. Love it. Plus money prop right there. This is going to wrap us up. Ticket punchers. Let's go punch some tickets, fellas. Let's go make something happen here.
Tickets.
Punch some tickets.
Join me weekdays at 11 a.m. for the
All right, fellas. What else you guys looking into, or do we want to build a little parlay here as we still got some live listeners in?
Yeah, I kind of really like Bradley Beal in the revenge spot tonight.
I was looking.
How much though? What are we gonna ask of Bradley Beal tonight?
I mean, they're depleted. I think it's going to come down to Bill, Derek Jones, and Zubac. So, I mean, I like Bill for – let me see what the analytics say. The analytics say Bradley Beal has exceeded 17.5 points plus assists. So, I like that in the combo spot. 10 of the last 13 games on the road. He averages 21.9 points plus assists average. It's a 77% chance hit rate here. In the last 13 games. I mean, it's over the 10-game threshold, but I really like this line, 17.5 for points and assists, not just points. Points-wise, I think he gets 14, 15. He has to. Otherwise, they're getting smoked. But I think competitive fuel going against the former team who really didn't want him, and they couldn't trade him because he had a no-trade clause. He ended up, opting into this deal to go to the Clippers. I think he, either goes off or he maybe get 15. But
I like it. Just feels like it's risky to ask of him at these days.
I mean, he got to. I mean, who else is going to score on this team?
Who else is going to shoot?
Yeah, I mean, the legs should be charged going against Book and Phoenix.
I agree.
I
like 15 plus points for sure. I wanted to make it a punch, but I just couldn't logic. I don't love it. I like it. So
I'm gonna take the combo. The combo at plus is minus 108, and it's moving 17.5 points plus assists. I mean, if he's not doing all the scoring, I damn sure think he gets 4 or 5 assists.
He's the best ball handler after CP3.
Pick and roll. I like it.
Not mad at that.
B-Bill, 17.5 points plus assists, minus 108. We'll take it. What y'all got?
I didn't like a lot of props in the NBA. Like I said, I was just more so seeing how the game starts off and seeing if I can find, a live bet like I did, with Westbrook last night.
Yeah.
But yeah.
One thing I was looking at, there was a couple. I was looking at the John Collins rebounds.
6.5.
Yeah.
Yep. I got that on the ticket.
I might just take the 6 though.
Yeah. I mean, 6.5 rebounds covered in 5 straight games on the road, minus 115 is what I had him down for. He's been
he's covered that in 5 straight.
Collins he's been hooping off the bench, like 6 man.
I didn't realize it's 5 straight off the road on the road.
Yeah, 5 straight.
That boy Collins been hooping.
Oh yeah. I mean, even if you wanted to combo him, I mean he's exceeded 23.5 points, rebounds in 8 of his last 10 versus bottom 10 defenses. He's averaged 26.3 points and rebounds, and he's only missed the last 2. But with no Kawhi and no Harden, I think he goes over. I mean, in the last 2 games, he had 17 where he had 14 and 3 boards, and then he had 10 points and 6. Where he had 16 for 10 points and 6 boards. So he
is Bradley Beal playing?
Yeah,
okay, there he is.
Yeah, I mean. I even like alting him down to 19.5 even for minus 320 if you're parlaying it, if you're taking it straight, minus 122.5. But I'm gonna alt him and put him on a I definitely think he gets 7 boards. Or
yep. I'm on the 7 boards and I'm on the bogey 2 plus 3s.
After last night, I ain't betting no more 3s. That just reminded me of last season. Of you could have a whole beautiful ticket, and then as soon as you bet some jerk for 3 threes, they want to take 9 threes but only make 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's someone probably with the top 3 highest scoring averages in the damn league with Tyrese Maxey. That's crazy to me.
Tomorrow, I'm waiting for the NBA Cup tomorrow. It's when they.
I hate how they structured it this year, man. Like that long ass break in between it. Like
yeah,
like them. Like let's do a back to back on the weekend.
Right.
Keep the do a Friday, Saturday, take off for football Sunday, then come back on like a Wednesday or another Friday, Saturday format.
Yeah, what was it, Tuesday and Friday last year?
Yeah, it was like close. Yeah. Like it felt like playoff.
I like that better.
Yeah, like the whole week. Like I don't even want to watch it no more.
Yeah.
Plus, everybody's sitting everybody in between just to rest them or staggering.
Yeah, the staggering this season's been bad.
Huh?
The staggering this season's been bad.
Like the whole Austin Reeves shit. Like he ain't hurt. Come on, bro.
No.
He just went on a tear. Y'all resting him because Luka's healthy. Ain't nobody stupid. But yeah, all good. Minus 320. But boom. What else y'all like?
That's all I got today. I didn't love the slate today.
Yeah, it's too.
I've been staying away from the Suns, so I've been staying away from the Suns, bro.
Ironically,
Clippers is just they're always every year with Tyronn Lue, bro. At any point they can get blown out or they can just blow somebody out. By you know what I'm saying? I don't expect this to be a blowout, but I'm just saying. And then his rotations sometimes are just weird, like. So yeah, I'm gonna monitor.
I think the Clippers win. Dude, the Clippers not. I think the Clippers win. Hurt
if Bill Zubac and one other piece can play, because we know Book getting 30, 35 easily. He about to look at the slate tonight and be like, barbecue chicken alert. This about to be.
Yeah, I can't even bet. He can't even bet Book.
Because everybody hammered him because he's still gonna get 30 regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way Jalen Green's getting 20, is he?
Stay away from.
Yeah, I mean, first game back, like I said, I'm monitoring, see how he comes out, how he even looks with this team.
Yeah, he's probably on minutes restriction anyway. I don't trust it. Plus, he busy getting baby mama tattoos on his back.
We're taking the Mark Williams rebounds.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Him and Zubac probably gonna go at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Hey,
take Mark.
JR, you remember how we was talking about Nurkic the other day?
Yeah.
He came 17 boards, bro. He had like 10 in the first half.
I told you. I was like,
Oh my god! And
he's gonna go off.
yeah, and Jalen Durant had like 22, bro. So they was just
Banging.
rebounding battle.
Dang. But also that tells me that the team shot like shit. When you get that,
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Y'all couldn't hit the ocean. You hit the only sand patch. But Mark Williams, I mean, against Golden State, I didn't even know his line was like this. He had 16 points and 16 boards in the first game. That's crazy. Or maybe it's not his first game.
No, I like Mark Williams, man.
32 points and rebounds. That's wild. And they got his line at 22 and a half.
Points and rebounds?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Him for 20 and a half, minus 166. That's I like that line. I definitely think he gets 10 points and 12 boards.
Yeah.
Something like that. I like that a lot. I'm making that a punch there. But like Mark, he made me a lot of money with Charlotte. I was hoping.
I swear.
I was hoping we would have got him instead of damn Ayton.
Dude, that would have been great for y'all, bro. Freaking physical, failed to fit. That's insane.
I think that was bullshit. I think.
Yeah, there was something behind that for
Even
sure.
Mark was like, they didn't tell me anything.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Mark Williams over 20 and a half. Mark Williams over 20.5 points. Shit, I might hammer this. I got a feeling he about to clip tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Only match. Who do they got on the bench for the Clippers? Is it weak ass Brook Lopez?
Lopez, yeah.
Hell no. He's facing Zub. He's facing.
Bro, it's weird. This Clippers team is
Brook.
really the OGs. Like they are the Bogdanovich, Bill, Chris Paul. I mean, Harden and Kawhi's out, but still, like, bro, this is the old head team, literally.
Yeah,
OGs.
Boy, Mark about to get easy double, probably 20 and 12. About to be a center game. I like that.
Probably, yeah. I think Zoo definitely gets off.
All right. Roman just drop us like stepchildren. That's crazy.
Facts.
Don't even say bye. See how we get treated?
I'm still here. I'm still here.
You see how we get treated on this show?
Man, crazy. You going Wolver game?
Nah, I didn't get approved for my media pass tonight because I applied for it yesterday. So
you there Tuesday?
Yeah, I applied yesterday for tonight's game. Well, for the rest of the November games because they made it to where you got to do a game by game basis now. And I mean, I guess they get them printed off the day before or the day of or something like that. So I wasn't going to be surprised if I didn't get approved for tonight's game. But
yeah,
I didn't get declined either. I just they haven't looked at my application yet more so. So I'm not going to, I only have one ticket offered to me and I'm with the girlfriend tonight. So I'm not going to go with just one ticket. So we'll just watch it on TV, make a little bit of dinner. I am going to drop though, fellas. I came in to let you know I got to
hold on.
Upload.
You want to know how people deem a certain player as being trash?
How so?
So your 2 stars are out, right, for the Clippers. This man's line is at over 10.5 at minus 125 for points, rebounds, and assists. Can you guess who this player is for the Clippers?
Points, Derek Jones Jr.?
Hell no.
Is it Brook?
Yeah.
Lopez?
Points, rebounds, and assists. 10.5.
I didn't think you could have that low of a line with a PRA.
Bro, listen, even if
you said 10.5?
10.5 PRA is minus 125, which I think this is going to be a layup tonight. But against OKC, he put up 12 points and 2 boards and covered. But in every game before that, of course, this is earlier, new team and stuff, 6-6, 6-8. But that's crazy for 2 stars to be out and your line is 10.5.
That's ridiculous.
but free money in my opinion.
I'm on that. I'll jump on that with you, fellas. I'm gonna drop you.
Yeah, I
if you
would
guys
too.
ready to hit too.
Yeah, I gotta head out as well.
Let's go.
But I'm ready to hop on that line though.
Yeah.
Go Cards.